What's going on, my floaty friends? Ginter here, back at ya. And how many of you guys recognize that box? Yeah, that is my original shipping box for my Onewheel GT, in which I had to return it 3 times and documented the whole saga on some videos about a year from now. So yeah, the good news is it's lasted me a year. The bad news is, well, as you can see, it's in pieces because it's not working. I'm in the process of putting it back to as stock as possible right now so I can throw it back in the box and send it over to FM, but I don't know what's wrong with it. It was working just fine on a camping trip, went to bed, left it in the tent. It got a little cold, like high 30s, but not freezing. Woke up the next morning, didn't turn back on. Other GTs had a similar behavior, and that's common knowledge with some of these boards is when the batteries get cold, they don't turn on right away, but after they warm up, they come back to life. Mine did not. I tried every trick I could find online to try to bring it back to life. Left it on the charger for 24 hours, tried different chargers, tried spinning the wheel while pressing the power button, plugging it in and charging it while pressing the power button, and combination of those things, and nothing has made it turn on. I can't connect to it in the app. I can't pull up a diagnostics page. I can't connect to it with NRF. I can't do anything with it except for, well, caress it. So yeah, that's what this video is about. I'm in the process of putting the stock rails back on, and it's going back in that box. And well, since I can't ride, the fun hat's gotta come off, and just the black hat's coming on for now. But we'll see what FM says, especially considering it's out of warranty and all the stuff I've done to it. But yeah, I'll be back with an update. This is depressing. You just got these W's on there too. Well, here we go again. 8 days later. Would you look at that? I got the same box back. Again. All right, well, let's bust out the old unboxing knife and see what they did. Come on. There she is. It's back. And still got my lifesavers. That's nice. Still got the Enduro. And well, first things first. Does it turn on? It's on. Looks like they reset my re-level from when I had the W's on there. That's not a big deal. We should be able to put that back. What I'm most curious about is the battery side. The heck? They didn't even use the right screws on the bumper. These aren't these are, what the heck? Come on, Future Motion. Make me have to get XR bits? Yo. There we go. That is not a GT screw. Heck, It's not even the right length. It's a longer, that is a longer screw. Your standard GT screws are that long and have the star bit instead of the hex bit. Why would they do that? Anyways, we got, oh, whoa. Yo, you see that? There's 2 more screws missing. There's supposed to be a screw right here and a screw right here that keeps the rest of the foot pad in place, and it's not even there. Dude, and they're telling me that, well, I'll get to it later in the story. Oh, that is not right. But from what I can see, that is in fact a brand new battery enclosure. It is all silver on top. I had used a paint marker to just put my name on it, and then also painted a little bit black there just because I didn't have a fender delete when I had the W's on, and you can see the silver. Not a serious mod that would break anything, it's just a paint marker. And it's not there, so yeah, this is a new battery. Wow, I had to turn the camera back on because they did the same thing on the front. They used the wrong non-GT screws on the front. Yep, these are the XR ones. But not only that, on the GT, there are six short screws. They're the ones that are most on the bottom, closest to the bottom. 2 here, 4 here. You know what? They only used 2 short screws. The rest of them were the longer GT screws, probably the ones that were supposed to be on the very front of the bumpers, and they couldn't figure out where they went. So they used some extra XR ones. Come on, guys. You're supposed to be doing this for a living, professionally, repairing boards. You should at least know how it comes apart and goes back together. At least I didn't forget the 2 screws underneath this foot pad. What the heck? There's no warranty void sticker on the rear end. Did they put a new one on? Dude, what? So get this. New board, new battery. There's no warranty void sticker unless they put it on another side somewhere. But on the controller box, they did replace the warranty void sticker, even though that's something they said it didn't work on. And, can you see this? Right here. There's a missing security screw on the controller box. I know that was there. It's missing screws. What the heck, guys? I'm missing a security screw. All right, let's get my sure start back in there so I don't injure myself and go for a little rip, and I'll tell you the rest of, well, the story of what they said.
Alright, so I'm going to try to be as chill as possible on this because, well, yeah, this was not a free fix. So, what did Future Motion say the problem was upon inspecting my board? Here was their exact response.
Our team found that your GT battery module was not performing up to the specifications and will need to be replaced.
Sound familiar? Yeah, kind of reminds me of the canned response I received a year ago during the 3 RMAs I had to go through when I first got my GT. Now, at least all those were covered under warranty, but not this time. You see, now I definitely have over the 1,243 miles, or 1 year, whichever comes first. Well, actually it's the battery. The battery itself is warranted up to 6 months or 622 miles, whichever comes first. And I, of course, voided warranty by opening up the controller box to install the Sure Start Pro. So, I completely understand that I am not getting a free fix. But I still find it unacceptable that the GT's battery randomly died in such a short amount of ownership. My XR, which I've had much longer with a stock battery and similar mileage, charges and turns on just fine. And it's gone through even worse environments. So, it wasn't like I full sent the GT across a 20-foot fire pit gap while also shredding through sub-zero tundra. No, I just woke up one chilly morning on a camping trip where the temps briefly dropped to 39 degrees and it just wouldn't turn back on. And yes, like I said earlier, I scoured the web and tried every trick in the book to jumpstart my board. I checked all the cables and connections, and I'm pretty sure I did everything short of individually trying to charge the cells manually. In fact, I didn't even bother opening the battery box because it wasn't like I could just drop in a new battery or BMS myself anyways. And that is when I got really confused, as my support rep said that the RMA team noted the following.
It looks like there was an attempt to seal the module, but that it wasn't reassembled correctly, as there were missing screws and contaminants in the battery module.
Wait, what? Look, I mod my board, but that is the only thing I didn't open. The warranty void sticker was still in place when I shipped it. And missing screws? Yeah, if anyone is responsible for missing screws, it's not me. I'm pretty OCD about putting every screw back and back in the correct location. So, yeah, I have skeptical trust in the repair process and feel like it's mostly just a drop in and replace whatever's broken thing procedure. Which, in retrospect, is great for a super fast turnaround time, so that we can get right back out there to riding. Cool. But I still want to know what I did or didn't do that caused my batteries to fail so early. Or if it was even my fault. I really don't want this to be a reoccurring annual fee. Oh, yeah, did I mention how much the repair cost was? $632.76. Now, to be honest, that is a fair price for a battery pack that size, plus installation, and two-way shipping. But, will I have to do this again next year? It just kind of feels ridiculous. I don't think I have had a single electronic device with a rechargeable battery fail on me after only 1 year of use.
That was a good float session. Okay, well, I hope this video didn't come off as me complaining the whole time, even though it probably did. I just try to do my best to be honest about the products I review and the experiences I have in the Onewheel NPEV space, and this is no different. I'm not a Future Motion hater. They did create this awesome device, and they did fix it for me. But I also love this community and wanted to share my story and bring awareness just in case it becomes a bigger issue. With that said, I'd love to hear if anyone else has experienced anything like this. Please, give me a comment below. Actually, give me a comment below if you live somewhere where it snows and you have 3,000 or so miles on your board and have experienced zero power or battery issues. I'd just love to have more data on this. Alrighty, that's Ginter for now. I'm gonna go to work on slapping the W's back on so I can get my shred back on and hope that I don't have to use that banged up box again next year. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for hopefully more positive videos in the future. We do have Shredfest 3 coming up soon, which I will be at. And bonk that thumbs up button for the truth, and I'll catch you guys on the float side. I guess I could put the fun hat back on. All right. Time to get back to work.